Yeah. Good evening on this Sunday. I believe it's August 17th, 2025. You could be anywhere in the world, but you chose to be right here on this Zoom with us. Welcome to Akana's The Importance of Knowing Your Blood Type and the 5 Steps to Generational Health. My name is Kayaetta C. I'll be your presenter. A certified wellness coach with Akana, and Akana means in the hands of God. Now, before I get started, I just want to say this. I hope you have your favorite beverage and a pen and some paper because you want to take some copious notes. Some copious notes, you want to take some snapshots, and one of the most important things is you want to be able to write down a name of whoever you love, care, and support about, not just one name, several names of people who may need to hear this information, because we're going to be talking about how the health crises that we're ignoring is impacting our community. So when we look at health crises, we're talking about heart disease, cancer, diabetes, and a shortened life. Heart disease is the #1 killer, in case you didn't know, claiming over 700,000 lives annually. And cancer is falling shortened life can be a variety of things. It could be, it could,
You're
it,
freezing, Kayaetta.
okay, thank you. All right. So when we talk about heart disease, cancer, diabetes, and a shortened life, right, we understand that one of the common denominators is food. So the problem in the US, our CEO, Melissa Boston, has coined as chewicide. We are digging our graves with our fork. So when you look at the original diet, we're talking about the fruits and vegetables that come out of the ground and off the tree, and they were originally meant to be a healing source of supply for us. But over a period of time, life's demand has caused us to compromise our integrity and character when it comes to food consumption. So now we're faced with our new diet, which has all kinds of trans fats and things that cause inflammation and toxin in the body. And so therefore, we see that we're faced with these silent killers and the health crisis that we're facing. So when we're looking at heart disease, not only is it a #1 killer, it's a silent killer. And in 2020, nearly 700,000 people died from cardiovascular disease. See, about 1 in 5 heart attacks are silent, and the damage is done, but the person is not even aware of it. And then when we look at the younger generation, there's an alarming number of our 14 to 19-year-olds that are showing as much as 40% of blocked arteries. And ladies and gentlemen, do you know the significance of age 45 for African Americans? Do you know they are now saying that by the time you are 45 in the African American community, you are faced with dangerous levels of atherosclerosis? So here's an example, a perfect example. You have an artery on the left-hand side that is at an optimal level of health. There's no restriction, there's no plaque inside of the artery. The outer wall and the endothelium wall, they're thin, so it allows the blood and oxygen to flow to and from. But over a period of time, what happens is plaque begins to build up, and optimal becomes borderline. The walls begin to thicken. Borderline becomes high, and now you have twice as much plaque And before you know it, you are at a dangerous level of atherosclerosis. What does that mean? Now you have a completely blocked artery where the walls are so thick it can't give way for blood or oxygen, and the plaque in the artery has completely blocked it, and now you're faced with the aneurysm or heart attack or even a stroke. So what am I saying? By the time we're 45, whether it's from the food we eat or the lifestyle we live, you are 2 times more likely to die from heart disease. And so when our CEO and our medical advisory board took a look at those statistics, they jumped on in and said, we have to do something. And so they came up with a vision that I knew when I heard it, I was at the right place, right time. And here's our vision. Our vision is a world where everyone has access to the nutrition and resources they need to creating healthier, more resilient communities. And through personalized wellness for your blood type, right? You are breaking We're breaking the cycles of disease and poverty, empowering families to build a legacy of health, and not only health, but prosperity as well for generations to come. Now, I don't know about you, but that is one vision that I'd like to be a part of, right? And we hope that you do too. So when we talk about the health crisis, we can't help but to talk about why. Why, right? What is the root of it all? And so I kind of came up with 5 key reasons why these problems impact our community. So let's get into reason number 1: lack of understanding your blood type. And because of that very reason, you see those two arms locking hand in hand. And so this is a clarion call. It's a call to action for everyone that is on this call, whether you are a customer, you are a guest, or you're a distributor. May we recommit and lock hands in hands with Akana, as Akana is committed to helping 1 million families learn their blood type. So let's get into why knowing your blood type is important. See, there's 4 blood types: A, B, O, and AB. And your blood type, whether you're A, B, O, or AB, it is a powerful genetic fingerprint that identifies you as surely as your DNA. And when you look a little closer into the blood types, if you're a blood type A, you're an agrarian. If I have a blood type A on the call, go ahead and place it in the chat. See, blood type A's are considered an agrarian, nature's vegetarians. Now listen, they are prone to digestive and heart issues. So red meat, shrimp, crab, lobster, and dairy can be especially harmful to a blood type A. They are naturally creative and inventive, and they require peace and harmony. So if you know a blood type A, just remember that they are very creative, very inventive, and they love peace and harmony. So don't you start any mess with the blood type A's, right? But we want to make sure they're eating right for their blood type. And then blood type B's, originally known to be barbaric, right? Barbaric, but now they have migrated more into a balanced state. So they thrive on a diverse diet. However, chicken, shrimp, crab, and lobster can disrupt their health. Now, they have a more balanced immune and digestive system, and they are resilient blood type Bs, but they tend to suffer from autoimmune diseases, IBS, and other issues, right? So just know if you got a blood type B on your side, they are very resilient, right? But they need to pay attention to what they're feeding their body. Your blood type O, the oldest blood type, the most ancient blood type. In fact, if you take a poll in a room and you say, "Hey, all my blood type O's, raise your hand," you'll probably have more blood type O's than any other blood type that they are the universal giver. Right? They're the universal. They can give their blood to anyone. So they pride themselves off of being that hero. But now they thrive on a high protein diet, but catfish, pork, dairy, Refined carbs, white wine, and gluten can cause significant issues. Now, they have a strong immune and digestive system. You can always tell when an O is in the room. However, they tend to experience more ulcers, arthritis, and thyroid issues. Now, if you're a blood type AB, like myself and my sister Vanessa on the line with blood type ABs, right? You are more complex and modern. You are a migration of blood type A and B. We're the rarest blood type that exists. So we have blending traits of A and B. Now, that may sound absolutely phenomenal, and it is. However, we must balance the dietary restrictions of both types for optimal health. So, if yeah, I love to see who's in the room. So I'm gonna check on the chat. Let's see. We have, oh my goodness, we have A's. A's taking over in this meeting. All right, A's. All right, A's. I see you. So your blood type, right? And you might be thinking, I don't know my blood type, but I'm dealing with some of those issues. Then guess what? You absolutely need to find out your blood type because we have some solutions for you. Now, your blood type, we want you to know that the key to unlocking your body's nutritional blueprint is knowing your blood type. So your blood type is the single most important determinant in how your body interacts with the food you eat and if those foods will cause inflammation, digestive problems, and or weight gain. Are you or have you been experiencing any of those three? See, if you look on the left-hand side, you see a very slim and fit woman. She's probably eating for her blood type. When you eat for your blood type, it allows the best opportunity for your body to move the digestive system like it should so that you can eliminate the food that you eat every day. Now, on the right-hand side, you see let's just call him Tom. Tom seems like he has a really wonderful personality, but we can clearly see that he's eating against his blood type because you can clearly see inflammation, digestive problems, and weight gain. So it's very important that we know our blood type. Now, you might be saying, what's the big deal with food and blood? Well, there's these ugly things called lectins in the food that we eat. Now, the good thing is that our immune system is designed to protect us from the lectins. That's why it's very important that you make sure that your immune system is well and functioning. Now, 95% of the lectins are sloughed off by the body. However, 5% of those nasty critters are filtered into the bloodstream where they not only react with, but they also destroy your red and white blood cells. And when that happens, your body is now compromised. So when we're talking about blood, knowing your blood type, although this is a sample avoid list, we want you to remember that one person's food is another person's poison. And this is a sample list of foods considered toxic for the various blood types. So take a snapshot of this as Dr. Peter J. Diamo came out with a book after he picked up decades of work and research from his father, carried the mantle and put a book out called Four Blood Types, Four Diets, Eat Right for Your Type. If you had not had the opportunity to read that book or listen to the audio, I urge you, strongly suggest for you to treat yourself, invest in yourself, and do that. So let's look at blood type A's. We have tomatoes, bananas, red meat, potatoes, shrimp, poison to a blood type A. They can't have it. B's is chicken, avocado, black beans, shrimp, crustaceans like lobster and crab meat. Toxic to a blood type B. O's, catfish, avocado, oranges like poison. Yes, oranges to a blood type. Oh, so you got to be very careful. White wine, cashews, and ABs, almost all of the above, right? With chicken, bananas, black beans, avocado, shrimp. See, I was eating bananas because prior to Akana, I had uncontrollable high blood pressure. And so I was told to eat bananas and make sure you take potassium so that you can get what you need for your body due to the medicine that I was taking. Guess what? I was killing myself on both sides. So learn your blood type, absolutely. Why? Because knowing and understanding and taking action about eating according to your blood type allows you to break the generational cycle. See, the power truly is in your hands when you take action. So think about it. If they give you the wrong blood, it could kill you, right? So think about this. If you're eating the wrong food, and if you have not been eating according to your blood type all your life, you've been eating against your blood type all your life. So could it be killing you slowly or slowly killing you? Think about it. So that was deep, right? You might be asking, why are we just learning that food impacts our blood cells based on blood type? Well, I'll tell you, if it isn't taught in medical school or created by Big Pharma, it isn't promoted in the United States. In fact, it's always been, ladies and gentlemen, big business equals profits over people, hasn't it? Think about it. Cigarettes, highly promoted, highly addictive, highly profitable, right? But highly dangerous, highly connected to cancer, clogged arteries, heart disease, right? Same with trans fat and 5G cell phones and GMOs, genetically modified organisms. We how hard is it to find um, fruits with seeds in it? Right? Even the organic food with no seed. How can it be organic with no seeds in it? What about milk? Milk does the body good, pass it on. Are they telling you that you're also passing on milk from another cow, which carries all type of sickness, virus, mucus, inflammation, right? Big business equals profits over people. Now I know we're getting deep, right? Coach Charles says, wow, this is great information. Knowing our blood type and acting accordingly is important. Absolutely, Charles. Now, we might be asking, what countries adhere to the blood type philosophy? Well, Japan does. Guess who doesn't? The United States. And listen, there's a direct correlation between eating for your blood type and life expectancy. In fact, Japan comes in at #1 longest life expectancy, and they also celebrate the most of their centennials. Their average life expectancy is coming in at 85. Now, when you look at the United States, the big bad United States, right? Why isn't life longevity at the top of our list? We know that tariffs are at the top of our list, right? They've even increased the age for retirement to 70. Well, if we have to work till we're 70, right? And most of us probably started at 15, 16, 17 in the workforce, right? So how many years is that? 40 plus years. So now we have to wait, most will have to wait till they're 70 just to get their total retirement benefits, when the average life expectancy is 76. But when you come into our own community, we're talking about African Americans, the average life expectancy is less than 72 years of age. So I'm gonna work till I'm 70 and die when I'm 72. I don't know about you, but when I saw this, it disturbed me. I hope I'm disturbing some other people that's on this line. And then I'm hoping that I get some people excited, because there is hope. We want you to understand that by following the blood type diet, there's been anecdotal evidence, and spite doctors and big pharma looking to deter you from it. There has been anecdotal evidence that shows millions of people reported positive improvement by adhering to the blood type practices. So we want you to know that you can protect yourself from common viruses and infections. You can take a stand against life-threatening diseases, and you can achieve your ideal weight, slow the aging process, in fact, reverse the aging process, and cleanse your body of toxins and unhealthy fats. So that's reason #1 for the health crisis of diabetes, cancer, heart disease, and a shortened life. Now, the second reason is going to be dangerous levels of oxidation. See, researchers have finally identified one of the most important contributors to heart disease, wrinkles, cancer, arthritis, and many of the other problems associated with getting older. I don't know if that hit home to some people, but I certainly experienced some of those things, right? Especially arthritis, aches in my bones and in my wrist. And so what happens when you eat this food? There's a process called oxidation that occurs. But what's the solution to that? Antioxidants. Are you making sure that you're getting antioxidants in your diet every day? Right? See, fruits and vegetables are loaded with plant compounds called phytonutrients, which also have antioxidant abilities. And get a load of this. Phytonutrients have shown to disable cancer-causing substances as well. So what am I saying? I'm saying that we have the power to be proactive in our health legacy, right? Instead of reactive, instead of correcting things, we can set the record straight from the start. So the third key reason is going to be omega-3 deficiencies. Do you have enough omega-3s in your diet? If you don't, here are 6 things that will most likely occur. Cardiovascular health, right? The increased risk of heart attacks, strokes, and high blood pressure, cognitive decline, where there's an increased risk of depression, anxiety, Alzheimer's, and dementia. Anybody you know, anybody in your family, anybody you love, care, and support about? What about chronic inflammation, which accelerates the progression of diabetes, arthritis, cancer, and autoimmune disease? It also affects your metabolic health, which contributes to weight gain and metabolic syndrome, not to mention a non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. Yes, you can have a fatty liver and not drink a day in your life. And when that is untreated, it can progress to liver cirrhosis or liver cancer. And your immune function, it weakens your immune function, making the body more susceptible to infections. You know anybody that's just constantly sick all the time? Could it be lack of omega-3s? What about bone health? Increases the risk of osteoporosis, leading to fractures and a higher risk of complications, especially in older adults. Why are we just okay? Osteoporosis is the norm when you get older. Does it have to be? Fourth reason, unhealthy gut. See, 70% of our immune system is in our guts, and our gut is scientifically called the microbiome. See, when you have an unhealthy gut, we need you to understand that gut issues arise when our diet includes improper food choices and lacks sufficient fiber, probiotics, and prebiotics. Are you making sure you're getting the fiber, probiotics, and prebiotics in your diet? When you have an unhealthy gut, here are 10 signs that you know that you should be aware of. Number one, digestive issues. We eat 2 to 3 times a day. We should go 2, 3 times a day. We should go every day, right? If you don't, that food doesn't just disappear. It stays in your system, and some does evaporate, and some of it turns to gas. Do you have gas issues? Do you always have gas, right? Digestive issues, weakened immune system, malabsorption. Doesn't matter how much you take, you're taking all kind of vitamins, nothing seems to work. Unhealthy gut, nutritional deficiencies, unhealthy gut, inflammation, skin disease, always skin problems, acne, eczema, could be unhealthy gut, mental health challenges, mood all over the place. You're happy one minute, you're sad the next, crying, then you're laughing, can't get mental clarity, can't understand, could be starting in the gut. Weight management, right, rapid weight gain. I know when before I met Akana, I was fastly approaching 300 pounds. Unhealthy gut, hormonal imbalances, autoimmune conditions, right? Then the fifth key reason for the health issues, the health crisis, is going to be parasite invasions. Anybody who's ever cleansed before, I know we probably cringe at this slide right here, right? Because we saw those parasites come out of our body, right? And so when you have, if you've never cleansed before, if you've never killed parasites, and not just killed them, but remove them completely, everything out of your system, right? You may have a parasite invasion. Three things happen: chronic infections and inflammation. When that happens, it leads to heart disease, diabetes, chronic fatigue, and autoimmune disorders. Also, parasites, when you have a parasite invasion, they'll also be in the presence of autopsy. See, parasites are invading our organs, our brain, our liver, and our lungs. Now, let's talk about mental health. See, parasites in the brain cause depression, anxiety, and even schizophrenia. So if you have not detoxed, not cleansed, if you've ever eaten meat, if you've ever eaten fruits or vegetables and you have not thrown them, if you fish, right? There's parasites. You have parasites. And so you have to get rid of the parasites. Now, you might be thinking all five of these key reasons were kind of connected and kind of related, right? Yeah. So what we're saying to you is that if you have not been eating according to your blood type, and you're experiencing any of those five key reasons, you need to cleanse your gut, and not only your gut, but your blood. So it kind of came up with five solutions to dealing with those health crises and the five reasons for the health crisis. Now, before I get into that, here's the disclaimer. Our products is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. The information provided herein is for informational purposes only and is not intended as a substitute for advice from your physician or other healthcare professionals. If you are pregnant, nursing, taking medication, or have a medical condition, please consult your healthcare provider before using any nutritional supplements, and individual results may vary. Now, I do want to say this. Akana was founded by four amazing African American women. Our products are all organic and all natural. Our products are also third party tested, and we have an amazing medical advisory board that makes sure that we lead with integrity and great character. And we are even willing, and we have certified wellness coaches as well, and we're willing to go to bat to make sure that you are able to have what you need in order to live your best life. So let's talk about the solutions. Solution number one is going to start with your blood type. Do you know your blood type? Your blood type is a more reliable measure of your identity than race, culture, or geography. It is a genetic blueprint for who you are and a guide to how you can live most healthfully. Why do I stress you? Because you have all kind of videos on TikTok and social media, and some of them are great. But if avocado kills me, right? Then avocado is not good for me. If it which AB is not, right? But on TikTok you hear about, oh, eat an avocado. So you want to know what's best for you. So after you find out your blood type, solution number two is going to be learn what's best for you, because food that heals one can harm another. So what's at stake here? When you know your blood type, when you know your food, when you know what works best for you, guess what? You can now take ownership in your health and your legacy. So solution number three is going to be to purchase the option that works best based on your goals. What is it that you want? Is it losing weight? Is it coming off of medicine? Is it getting rid of the inflammation? Is it getting rid of the pain? Whatever it is for you, we want you to get back to the person that invited you on this call and have a conversation with them about what are your health goals. And as I go over these solutions, the option one, which is a blood type support kit. Now, this kit includes herbal teas, nutrition, and optional testing for all blood types. It is designed to kickstart the cleansing of your colon and blood. So in this kit, you have a blood type test kit. You have bitters, which is that herbal tea, detox tea. You also have a detox meal plan. You get the sample meal replacement shake called the Fuel. You get an individual digital blood type download. And then and that's only $59.95. Now, if you're a new customer and never purchased with us, we have a treat for you. You will receive 10% off all of your purchases the first time you order. Then we also have a blood kit option number 2, which is $49.95, and it has everything that kit number 1 has without the blood type test kit. Now, Akana is the gift that keeps on giving. So we're asking you to just pay it forward. If you know your blood type, still get option number 1 and find out who in your household or who is it that you love, care, and support that needs to know their blood type. And let's start working together to save lives. So let's dig a little bit deeper into this pack, right? So when we're talking about detoxifying, we want to first detoxify your blood cells. So the flat belly bitters is a powerful tool for a quick 4-day detox. That's real quick 4-day detox, primarily due to its impact on digestion and liver function. Now, here's how it works. It's going to boost your digestion by stimulating the production of digestive enzymes, bile, and stomach acid, which are essential. It's going to regulate your appetite and reduce cravings for unhealthy foods. Anybody need help with that? Right? It's going to support your liver detoxification by filtering out toxins from the blood. It's also going to eliminate fat-soluble toxins through the digestive system, alkalize the body and reduce inflammation, and last but not least, improve microbiome, which is your gut, by promoting the growth of beneficial bacteria and inhibiting harmful bacteria. You might be saying, all of that in one product? Absolutely, and that's going to be yours in that kit. Now, also, let's talk about the flat belly fuel, right? It comes in choco berry fuel and vanilla, absolutely delicious. Goes well with any type of drink, in my opinion. But it targets the 5 key problems that we talked about. So it's great for all blood types. It's loaded with antioxidants, has the antioxidant protection. It's loaded with omega-3s. It's loaded with all the good stuff for gut health, like prebiotics, probiotics, and fiber. And guess what? They even have the elimination of parasites in the fuel. This is the world's first, and we're so happy to say it started right here in the house of Akana. So you're going to get a sample of that in that pack. Now, you might be saying, I have my situation is a little bit more serious. I'm dealing with a little bit more stuff, maybe chronic issues, maybe you've never cleansed before, and you might need something a little bit more personalized for your wellness plan, right? So we have a 7-day refresh. Now, this nutrient pack program helps cleanse your digestive system, boost your energy, and shed up to 10 pounds, leaving you feeling lighter and revitalized. So, what comes in this pack? Well, it has the purifier, which is like a liquid colonic. I'd like to say a liquid drainer, all right? Plus, it's a full body cleanse. You also get the eliminator, which removes parasites and reduces mucus. Then there's the regenerator. After you've gotten all that out, all that waste out, right? Then we got to rejuvenate your body. We got to restore the body with superfoods, fiber, probiotics, and prebiotics. And guess what? Since we're the company that keeps on giving, the gift that keeps on giving, we're going to give you a QR code where you can scan and download your own personalized blood type 21-day regimen and so much more, just for $119. Now, on the right-hand side, you see this young lady. You can tell that her gut is unhealthy on day 1, but by the time day 7 came, she dropped 10 pounds. In 7 days, 10 pounds of waste. Now, my own personal story is that I dropped 13 pounds of waste in 7 days. When I was introduced to Akana, I was full of inflammation. I had migraine headaches, fast approaching 300 pounds. I was on high blood pressure medicine, and they kept increasing the dosage because it didn't matter. Nothing was bringing it down. I was in trouble. I was in trouble, right? So I started with the 7 day and immediately felt by that third day, I felt so relieved. It was amazing at the end of my 7 days. No more headaches. And I have not had a migraine headache since then. But then I was so excited. I lost that 13 pounds. I jumped right into the 21 day. Now, Billy on this right hand side, you see Billy dropped 30 pounds. So he was pregnant with triplets, right? On the first day. But on the 21st day, he was delivered. Not only did he deliver, he got some abs, right? You think Billy is ready for a hot boy summer? Absolutely, right? So this 21-day reset is a program that helps detoxify your body, restore the balance, and promote significant weight loss of 8 to 25 pounds while building a foundation for lasting health. So this is definitely a game changer, and it's only $279, and everything that came in the 7 day comes in this kit. Now, I'm not sure what it is that you need, but let's take a look at these other people who took advantage. Here's Tanisha, 15 pounds in 21 days. This young lady, you can clearly see the results in 21 days. Here's some other 21-day results, right? In just 21 days. I know people who have been trying to get these type of results in 6 months and couldn't do it, right? Let me also add this. With your cleanse, get a certified wellness coach to coach you through that cleanse. How about that? Who's doing that, right? Look at Yvette. She actually put out a book, My Guide to Your 100-Day Journey to Better Health. Amazing, right? Our very own Ernestine Davis, Dr. Yakima, and Karen Carruthers competed in a bikini contest. Don't they look amazing? Do you see their age? 63, 52, and 50? Where, right? And they're also on my team, Minister Mooney's team, Team Contagious, right? So we're leading from the front, right? So ageless health starts with your blood type. That's what Ernestine realized. Ageless health starts with your blood type. Here's what she said at 64. Switching to foods tailored to my blood type helped me lose belly fat, improve my digestion, and achieve fourth place in a bikini contest at 63 years young. Wow. Now, after we've cleansed out the gut, we've cleansed out the blood, we've got you ready to go. You might have some more goals, some more health goals, right? Maybe it's losing weight. Well, we have what's called the hemp Govi, which is a game changer. Why? Because you can drink your way slim. Hemp Govi certainly is the shot worth taking. And I don't mean the shot that you inject in your stomach and in your thigh, those injections that cause all kind of side effects, right? You want to look to a more natural and solution. So drink your way to a slimmer waist and a flat, right? Why is it a game changer? Packed with powerful plant-based ingredients, and hemp Govi works synergistically to target key areas of weight management while promoting overall wellness. So go ahead and take a snapshot of this as I quickly go over the benefits. It's going to burn fat naturally, boost metabolism, curb the appetite, support digestive health, and promote overall balance. That's a game changer. And you do it all natural, all naturally and organically. Here's the 8 key ingredients that makes the hemp Gobi the game changer. Go ahead and take a snapshot of that. 1, 2, 3. All right, and now it's elevation time. I don't know if you heard me before when I said Kana, originally Wakana, we are a CBD wellness company. So we're going to do some education for you, right? So our products are formulated with our proprietary blends of herbs and botanicals to elevate your well-being. So what is CBD? CBD is a compound that naturally occurs in industrial hemp. And out of more than 85 different cannabinoids, it is the second most common next to Delta, which is THC. And unlike THC, CBD is non-psychotropic. And there's THCA compound that naturally occurs in the industrial hemp plant. And out of more than 100 different cannabinoids, THCA is a non-psychoactive precursor to THC found in raw cannabis, which is the flower. Now, when heated, smoking, vaping, or cooking, A converts into THC, which is the psychoactive compound. So why is that important? It's important because recent research have found that we have what's called an endocannabinoid system, very vital to our well-being. And so taking a closer look, we understand that cannabis can be considered a holistic solution. Why? Because unlike pharmaceuticals, that often target a single symptom, cannabinoids interact with the ECS system to provide systemic benefits, offering a more natural approach to health and wellness. Simply put, it helps bring the body back into balance. So when you're looking at cannabis and the blood type diet, cannabis reduces inflammation, helps manage stress, and improves the digestive system. So when you have a blood type A that suffers from lower stomach acid, higher stress, and susceptibility to heart disease, or a blood type B that's susceptibility to autoimmune conditions and nervous system disorders, or blood type O that deals with higher risk of inflammatory conditions, arthritis, and over acidity, or a blood type AB that they have a sensitivity to digestive and immune stressors. We want you to know, by leveraging the properties of CBD and cannabis alongside the blood type diet, individuals may achieve a more balanced, harmonious approach to wellness tailored to their unique biological predisposition. What is it that you need? Right? What is it that you need? Right? And so, should you need something in addition to the blood type diet, we have our Diamond Star, which is raw cannabis trans THCA, right, which aligns with the plant-based diets that offers therapeutic benefits without the high, similar to juicing cannabis leaves or flowers. Now, here are it benefits strongly when you're dealing with arthritis, autoimmune disorder, anti-inflammatory issues, neuroprotective issues, multiple sclerosis, Parkinson's, Alzheimer's, chronic pain, cancer. Does that relate to you or anyone you know, love, and care about? Right? We want to get back to the person that invited us and talk about it, right? Now, we have over 70 plus products. And of course, we don't have time to share all of them with you, right? But if you're a coffee lover, we have amazing coffee, energy, purity, plant coffee, all organic, all natural, no jitters, right? So absolutely amazing. We have essential oils that are amazing. Our black seed oil is amazing. Our peppermint, our eucalyptus is just absolutely amazing, very therapeutic. We have pain cream, our number one seller. That topical pain cream is absolutely amazing. If you're dealing with pain, don't leave home without it. We have amazing hemp-powered hair care line, right? I don't know if you can see my edges, but my edges were going out, like it was just gone. I started using the hemp-powered hair in the system, and oh my goodness, my hair just started coming back, and now I got edges, right? I got edges, y'all. And then the culinary seasoning is absolutely delicious as well. So whatever it is that you need, even if you don't see it on here, just mention it, and we're gonna make sure that we put a plan together for you to suit your needs. Now, I may have talked earlier about I was in a crisis stage. I was identified to be in a crisis stage through what's called a bioscan. I was blessed to have one, a certified wellness coach provided a comprehensive health test for me, which I invested in. I don't know how you put a value on that, but it certainly identifies some things for me. And now I literally check myself every 3 to 6 months or 2 months after I cleanse just to see how well I'm bringing my body back into balance. I would like to say this is a game changer too. It's a health GPS that I where you are. And as we talk about where you want to be, we can provide those solutions. So it's going to take a look at your heart, kidney, vitamins, minerals, gut, omega-3 panels, and so much more. Now, if you are not interested in purchasing products, but you'd like to get that scan, it's $189 as a special for a limited time. But listen, we don't want you to just get the scan. We want you to test out our products and get the success that so many thousands of us have had. And so when you enroll in one of our auto shifts, you can add that comprehensive test for just $50. Isn't that amazing? And so I want to open up the lines. We have about 3 minutes for anyone on the line that would love to share their personal testimony for the guests who've got on here to just check us out. Is there anyone that would like to share a testimony? And I will unmute so that you can come off of mute.
Well, yes, I would like to give a shout out. Can you hear me?
I sure can. Is that the amazing Royal Wilson?
It is I, my dear, and I'm over here saying, "Yay for your edges!"
Thank you. Thanks to you. Thanks to you. Thank you so much. Tell me about it.
I tell you, it truly is an amazing hair care line. My hair is growing like wildfire by now because, it takes a healthy scalp to produce healthy hair. And that's exactly what our hairline gives us. It's just so amazing. And it feels absolutely wonderful. So, yay for your edges, darling. Keep it
Yay.
going.
Thank you. Thank you. And also, ladies and gentlemen, I received a scalp analysis. Is that what it's called? Scalp scope. What is it called,
Hmm.
Royal? The scalp
It's a
analysis.
scalp. Yes. Uh huh.
So we have scalp analyzers as well with the company. And it was revealed that I had inflammation in my scalp, right? Which was a clear indication that I needed to cleanse. So you all listen, I'm telling you, we have the solutions. Thank you so much, Royal, for sharing your testimony with us. And you do look absolutely amazing. I saw you yesterday. Your hair is just amazing. And I'm excited for my health journey as well. Thank you. Is there anyone
You're
else got
welcome.
time for one more testimony? Anybody else?
For Kayaetta, I will.
Hi.
And I'll make this quick.
Okay.
Um, I'm A blood type, so I'm more prone to heart disease. 4 years
Mm.
ago, when I did my bioscan, I was headed toward heart disease. I was headed toward a heart attack. I was in the red. So I turned that around. I'm detoxing. And in between my detox, I'm doing the bitters because I'm trying to keep my gut clean. So I changed my diet, my lifestyle. This is not a one and done. This is a lifestyle. So I'm continuing the detox now. I'm off of blood pressure medication. I was on it over 22 years. I'm not
Mm.
on any medication. I had gout really bad. I don't have any of that anymore. And I'm going to continue and I'm eating according to my blood type. And now, 4 years later, I know why I was headed toward heart disease because what I was eating, what I was doing. But it took a kind of to get me there. And I have edges because of our hemp hair. That's my
Edges for
testimony.
days. Edges for days. Thank you so much, Cherie, and thank you for
You're
your commitment and
welcome.
dedication as well. You didn't just get it for yourself, you are also turning around and helping others. So thank you so very much for that. And I saw you yesterday and you look so amazing and full of energy. Um, may
Thank
I?
you. That cleanse, y'all, your energy, everything. If you
Yes.
haven't cleansed, please do it.
Yes. And may I ask if you don't want to answer, that's fine, but I just think it's so amazing. Would you share with us how young you are?
I am 70 years young.
70 years young, running around like she's 20, y'all. This is real. This is so real. So listen, uh, my question to you is what health legacy will you create and pass on for the future generations? Because we want you to remember that food that heals one can harm another. If you're fixing a meal for the whole family and you're an A, but you have an O and an AB and a the table, guess what? You could be harming them as much as you love them. You could be harming them. So we want to find out exactly who's at the table. Who's at the table, right? And so option number 3 is going to be become a wellness influencer or a certified coach. This is option number 3. What this allows you to do is to transform your health and earn income. So you want to gain access to all the products you need to elevate your health while earning 20 to 40% commission on all retail purchases made through your site, including your own. So this is for my people that want to be a little bit more hands-on, definitely want to make a big influence in their family and their community, and then also want to build that generational wealth. So when you look at influencers like Stormy Steele, who was the first TikTok streamer to sell over 1 million in one session of beauty products, and Lee 1.7 billion in sales in 12 hours selling lipstick, can you imagine us being influencers, you being an influencer, helping and getting the word out that people can live longer, right? By knowing their blood type, eating according to their blood type, and cleansing their gut and their blood. Now, if you are interested in the wellness option, being a wellness influencer, we have a pack for you of $3.99, right? It's a wholesale pack. So you get a bunch of products with that, the 21-day reset, the flat belly bitters, you get the fuel sample, you get pain cream, your own website, social media 101, a kind of certifications, because yeah, develop you to greatness, right? But most importantly, it will position you to leave a lasting legacy and impact on your community and beyond. And you might say, hey, I want to level up even more. Well, we have the Certified Wellness Coach Pack at $14.99. Now, I came in as a Certified Wellness Coach Pack, right? And I absolutely love being hands-on with my people and seeing the results, helping them get the results that I got for myself, right? So I feel like I'm living for my purpose. Now, if you take a snapshot of this, right, this pack is valued over $3,000, and you get tons and tons of product like 3 7 days, 1 21 day. You get pain cream, gummies, tinctures. Oh my goodness, open up the store, right? Coffee. It's just amazing. So take that snapshot and have that conversation with the person that invited. Remember, I don't care what
We're
level
not
it is
seeing.
that
We're not seeing that, Kayaetta.
you're
We're
not.
not seeing. No.
Oh, okay. Thank you so very much. Let me just reshare real quickly. I'll go back for those that may need to take that snapshot. Here's the $3.99 pack. Thank you so much. Teamwork makes the dream work. $3.99 for Wellness Influencer Pack. $14.99 for the Certified Wellness Coach Pack. Take a snapshot. So you don't want to miss out on any of the goodies, right? Now it doesn't matter wherever you see fit. There's no pressure on anything. Let's just have a conversation. Let's make a decision on, first of all, knowing your blood type, knowing what foods heal and harm you, and definitely figuring out where you want to play a part, because we need you. We need you. Is this a game changer? See, influencers hold the power to shape brand perception and drive massive sales and create personal connections with audiences. And those who ignore this trend risk falling behind in a rapidly evolving digital economy. And the influencer economy, it isn't just a trend, ladies and gentlemen, it is the future of marketing. So the time is now. With all that is changing and evolving, the influencer business is booming. And viral trends like, oh my goodness, TikTok made me buy it, have reshaped consumer behavior, driving millions in product sales. And get a load of this, the influencer market is currently at 33 billion, projected to reach 107 to 190 billion by 2030. Shouldn't some of that revenue be in your household while you're getting healthy? How much of that is going to be in your let us walk alongside of you and make sure that that happens. So the fourth thing we want to do after you've made your decision, you found out your blood type, you found out what food is good for you, what food is not. You made a decision whether you want to dig in a little deeper on the influencer side or the certified coach side. Then we want you to transform your diet and dramatically improve your health. I want to say take action. Take action, and we'll walk alongside with you to make sure that happens. And the fifth thing, that solution that we are encouraging and empowering you to do, is to share the gift of health. What do I mean? Inspire others to create generational health with your success story. Support your family's unique health journey. What is it that you want for you and your family? And will you be the one? Will you be the one to step up and say, I'll get it, and I'll show it, and I'll share it? Or should they look for another? Now, here's our options again. Option number one, blood kit number one for $59.90, a snapshot. Or option number two for $49.95. You may need to do a 7-day, 21-day with a more personalized wellness plan. You may want to become a wellness influencer or a certified coach. Whatever it is, please see us. We have room for you. Our goal is to empower over 1 million families to improve their health and wealth. See, we have 6 areas called the Blue Zone in the world where people eat far less animal meat and live longer than average. There's none in our community. So we're committed to creating the first Black Blue Zone, right? And the first huge blue zone in America. Will you help us? Because if you help us reach 1.5% of the people in the United States, that's 5 million people. And if they only get a $50 pack, that equals $250, 250 million in sales. That's 80% of the people. I mean, if 80% of the people reject you, we still reach 1 million people. And when it comes to business, the first 100,000 to 150,000 that are involved in the business, they will earn up to 80% of the wealth of the company, right? And wellness is one of the top leading wealthiest industries in the world. And Harvard Business School says when you select a company at least 18 months old, 90% of companies fail their first 18 months. And according to Harvard Business School, if a company has less than 500,000 people, it is a great opportunity. If less than 100,000 people, it is an opportunity of a lifetime. Why am I sharing with you? We are happily celebrating our 6th year. We've been in business 6 years, way past 18 months, right? And we've just scratched the surface. Even though we've had great success, we have just scratched the surface. So there is room for you. This is the opportunity of the lifetime. And I pray and hope that you will join us in our mission to help 1 million families learn their blood type and eat right for their blood type. I want to thank you. This concludes the presentation. Get back to the person that invited you and make sure your loved one is on our next call on, what's this, Sunday. We have an in-person presentation on Wednesday at 411 East 35th Street at 1 p.m. We're back here on Thursday evening at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. And then Saturday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. That's all for now. I thank you. I love you, and having a kind of night. Good night.
Thank you, Kayaetta. Good night, everybody.